Xavi has got to start Dembele at right wing as Barcelona tie Eintracht Frankfurt in the first leg of the quarterfinals of the Europa League. Happy Thursday, you guys. This is Anthony with Onion Bag. It is April 7th. Just watching a game of Barcelona versus Eintracht Frankfurt for the first leg of the Europa quarterfinals in 2022. And I want to start off by first saying I love the energy that Eintracht Frankfurt bring. I love that they blacked out the audience. All the players were wearing dark stuff. I like that they matched their jerseys. I thought that was pretty cool, to be honest. Now, this game, overall, you guys, it didn't look great. It wasn't great on Barcelona's side. For the most part, I think we got a total of 7 shots, 3 on target versus Frankfurt 16 shots, 5 on goal. But what was most eye-popping to me was the starting lineup. I was actually fairly shocked. From time to time, I will have to admit, Xavi chose to force this lineup, whereas he wants to start Traore at right wing and Gavi in center mid in place of either Dembele at right wing or Frenkie de Jong in the middle. And it's always concerning, right? So now he switches them up where Gavi's on the left center mid or left mid and Traore's on the right, so you have the strength of the other players supporting them. Alba left, fullback, Garcia in the middle, center back with PK and Araujo. In the middle, total, we had Gavi, Busquets, Pedri, and at the front we had Ferran Torres, Aubameyang up top, and Traore. Traore just, in my personal opinion, he runs too much. Now, that sounds like something weird to say, but when he gets the ball, he's first player to run. He's got to run, he's got to create space, he's got to go. Sometimes he forgets to look up an opportunity. And when you're playing with Aubameyang up top, it's one of those things where his most dangerous ability is to run onto a streaking ball on a counterattack. But Traore just wants to run down that right side all the time. He gets caught up. He beats a player. He tries to go around him. He does this. And then he usually has to settle for a cross. Or he loses the ball and then we're countered. So it really does slow down the attack because you're pretty much, when it gets to that right side, Traore's going to lose the ball or he's going to put yourself in a corner where it's really hard to navigate from. Not that I don't think he's a good player. I just feel like, while we're not going to have Dembele forever, turns out he may be leaving, he's really effective right now. And that speed, Dembele's speed at the top right versus Aubameyang's up top, it's great. Ferran Torres isn't as fast, so he cuts inside. So we've got the right wing and the striker cutting in a lot in the middle, and Ferran Torres comes in behind. It's a really good little deal. Gavi's going to be a great player. He's not Frenkie de Jong, okay? If you're looking for I know what they were thinking. You want to have a little more speed, a little more dynamic play at your center mid opposed to Frenkie de Jong, who kind of plods his way into the offense. I get it. You want to have Gavi come in through the midfield and attack the goal. Is much more dynamic on the ball, but it didn't work out. Eintracht Frankfurt's defense was solid all game. All game. They did a great job. As a matter of fact, after halftime, they, struck first with a monster goal by Knopf in the 48th minute, right after halftime, shot it from outside the box, beautiful. I was happy to see Ferran Torres did a goal in the 66th minute, building up through the middle, right in the middle of the box. Great stuff. I should say that also, we had some good opportunities. Eintracht Frankfurt in the first half almost got a penalty. VAR showed that Busquets actually got his foot on the ball first. It was kind of sloppy, so I see why the referee called it a penalty, because he was coming from behind. Frankfurt did fall over his leg, but essentially he got his foot to the ball first. It was a little bit of a dangerous play, but obviously Busquets is a legend. He just tipped the ball enough to give to the other player to clear it out, but he was tipping the ball towards his own goal if you saw that game. But as the game went on, as soon as Barcelona gets scored on, Xavi decided to switch Traore and Gavi, the 2 players that I think most of us would have seen. He was forcing their positions this entire game, right? I actually felt like he should have done it at halftime. I understand he wants to get the youngsters, he wants to give these guys time, but it was clear that they don't click up with the play as much as some of the other players. I get it that you put them in. They may be better coming off subs. I understand you're looking at options, but they may be subs right now. And I know that may be hard to say. Traore runs every single time. Gavi, he starts off good. He's inconsistent as a youngster. He's still solid, but he's no Frankie de Jong. And if you have a better option and you already have a holding midfielder like Busquets and you have Pedri in the middle, maybe just roll with that, right? Maybe just roll with that. At the beginning of the game, Barcelona was getting ran down on both sides and countered. But they ended up tying 1-1, which I think they should be grateful for. They should be very grateful. They actually got a red card in the 70th minute, which I thought Barcelona would be able to take advantage of Frankfurt, but they didn't. A lot of opportunities, a lot of crosses, a lot of missed opportunities, not enough shots on goal. At the end of the day, Barcelona is going to have to do better to beat this team. But they are going home for the second leg of a 1-1 tie where the away goals do not give you any extra points. So this is their time. I hope Xavi learns maybe a little bit more about trying to force some of these positions. I feel like a great Ferran Torres on the left, Aubameyang up top with the speed of Dembele. Dembele is a better feeder. Who would have ever thought that? He used to be the one that ran all the time. Dembele is a better feeder to the striker. He just is. Between the pace between Aubameyang and Dembele, he catches everyone off guard, and then Ferran Torres rolls in for a cleanup or a shot. Everyone, I hope you're having a good time. I'm looking forward to this next game. I hope everyone's life's going well. Stay blessed.